Hi, my name is Mandalyn Martini, and I live in Layton, Utah, and I am a high school math teacher. So 20 years ago, we decided to purchase an external hard drive to be able to store all of our pictures and family documents on. We put documents and family photos all on this external hard drive. And somewhere around 5 or so years ago, we tried to access those items and those files, and it just wouldn't work. We plugged it into all types of devices, and we couldn't access them anymore. And it wasn't necessarily that we dropped it or anything happened, but that it just would no longer allow us to retrieve the data. Because we had decided to use our external hard drive to house all of our photos and files, we put everything on it for work or for personal needs. We had 15 years of family photos, so much so that my 11-year-old daughter and my 9-year-old daughter had their baby pictures on there, and they have not been able to see them because we had not been able to access those files for so many years. Everything was on that external hard drive, and we were just barely able to show them all of those photos for the first time. At first, I was really nervous to use any business or program because the information on our external hard drive was so incredibly important to me. And that's probably why it took me so long to get this situation resolved, is because I was scared to death to send it to anyone. I didn't necessarily know much about them as a company, but they did come highly recommended to me by a friend of a friend, and I just kind of felt like it was the only thing I could do, and I had to take that risk, and I had to try something because I knew that having that data and those pictures and those files was so incredibly important. So I called them, and they explained the whole process to me. I did everything they told me to. They were extremely patient with me, and they were very informative. I felt very comfortable because they gave me all of the steps. They even allowed me to have time to ponder and to analyze and think about if it was something I wanted to do, or that just even that when they got my hard drive, they were able to look into it and then get back to me with a quote and give me information as to how realistic it would be to retrieve the data, if at all. And they just worked really hard to help me to be comfortable in the situation, and were extremely professional the entire time and process. I was very happy with the entire process. I was very impressed with their ability to speak to me in a language that made sense to me, because I know that they have to know what they're talking about when it comes to the computer jargon that I'm not familiar with, but they were able to communicate with me in a way that I did understand. I do feel like that they are extremely experienced in their abilities, because they did explain to me what they believed was the situation and what had happened, and they also gave me advice for the future to avoid this situation again. They were also very patient with me when it came to explaining those things and giving me the information that I needed. And they retrieved everything. I got all of my data, all of my pictures, and it's just extremely exciting to know that what was totally lost is found, and we get to enjoy it now. They're worth your time and your money. It was worth every single penny to be able to have all of that information with us again. I would highly recommend DriveSavers to anyone who's experienced data loss. I would also recommend that they do it sooner than I did, because we went without memories and photos for years. Also partially because I didn't know where to go or who to turn to, and I'm so grateful for them and their experience and their professionalism. It's been a great, great experience for us, and my only regret is we didn't do it sooner.
DriveSavers, we can save it.